Were you back at China for business?
Yeah, so we were actually there last week, for partially for business, partially for family. I usually go there pretty often. We were visiting factories, looking at the manufacturing process, meeting the owners of the factory, and pretty much just talking business, like the usual stuff. Can't disclose too much, but it's cool to be able to see how the paddles are made. There's a lot of paddle brands going around. I don't think many have actually, witnessed the process itself from start to finish. It would probably change a lot of perspectives if the customers and the manufacturers knew exactly what was going on in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely no like accident why the top brands are the way they are. And I've heard that quite frequently so far. It's even with like SixZero, it's like taking a close look at manufacturing and looking at um, not only just design but manufacturing and how to like foster those relationships. What benefits would you say you have being able to have that, like the dialogue being coming from a Chinese background, and then also just having like connections out there?
Yeah, so I think the benefit of being having my dad with me, him being in the manufacturing industry for so long and being a native Chinese speaker, it's something that you can almost not even quantify because it benefits us so much. So I would say the number one thing is that we don't use an agent. Every company basically that you see, I would say like over 90%, they're all working through an agent, like an Alibaba agent or an Amazon agent, where someone who acts as a middleman between them and the factory because the factory owner can't speak basic English. Like they only know Chinese, and they're often from like in rural areas. So just to order products itself, you need to go through an agent, and with that comes a pretty significant fee because the agents have to make a living, right? And then so they're charging a small percentage of each paddle, or a percentage of each order, and naturally that affects your margins. So I think that's one of the main reasons why we're able to be the price leader in thermoform paddles, and then also the new paddle that we're coming out with. We've always prided ourselves on kind of changing the way pickleball is perceived from a price perspective. And I think that having this experience and kind of my Chinese background plays a large role into that.